She said that American soccer fans, most of them aren't smart. They don't know the game. They don't understand.
Gio.
That guy Gazpacho.
Sports can take a lame gorilla, okay?
Right, did you know that Arsenal died?
These got me buzzing.
Up the topies. It's hard to up them anyway.
I'm not even gonna comment on that.
Oh.
Welcome back to Footy with the Boys, a special draft episode. I'll get into what that means here. We're going to be drafting Premier League players and see who of us, including Producer P, can make the best 11. Producer's P's knowledge will be stretched here, but we'll see if that Wolves fandom can carry him through.
Y'all ain't ready, bro.
But
I'm coming with spreadsheets and I got a strategy. We're ready.
Yeah, I don't have much hope in that strategy.
I'm like Brad Pitt in Moneyball right now, dude.
Brad Pitt in Moneyball. He's just going for some type of niche. I am sure that it will be apparently obvious after like maybe the third pick. But before we get into that, we do have some other news around the world of footy. And the first is the US men's national team kits, boys. And I gotta say, I did not really love the US's World Cup kits, as just about nobody did. These kits, dare I say it, I fuck with them. I know a lot of people are saying that we have low expectations because of those World Cup kits, but Palmer, I mean, we get to these jerseys. I like that one. I like the combo with the shorts, and that one is just slick with the collars there. Mike, are they a hit here?
Yeah, major improvement. The white kits in particular are super clean. I love the collar, the subtle details. There's like a texture that goes out through most of the jersey that kind of breaks up the mundaneness of just a solid white. So I like it. The away kits are pretty similar to the 2014 World Cup kits, at least the color blocking, like that kind of rocket pop look.
What a pull.
I don't know.
That's that's exactly what it's like.
I'm a little iffy on them. I don't love
the
the blurry white like diagonal stripe.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy on it. I like the home kits quite a bit more, but overall, pretty good.
Nick, W's.
W, dude. Like Mike said, texture on the white jerseys are fire. When you feel the texture, that's how you know you hit the spot. All the boys out there. And
Jesus Christ, we are 2 minutes into the pod.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm talking about soccer jerseys. Love the collar. The collar is what makes it fire. The pants look dope with it. I hate the blue jerseys. I think they're getting overhyped by yours truly flags, but the red shorts helps. The red shorts helps for sure, but rocket pop is what they are. They don't look good, although those ladies make them look good.
Swag,
to be fair. So I don't know. I'm not a big fan of those. Just wear the white ones the entire summer.
I was not in until I saw the full jersey here, which is why I wanted Palmer to bring it up here. But Palmer, go back to that one with Pulisic there, just the main one. The Pulisic on the back of the jersey with that, once you have the numbers on a kit, I think that's when you can truly see what it looks like. And they both look nice with that 10 Pulisic on there. Also, cheeky shout right behind Pulisic is the jacket. I like the jacket as well.
The jacket's fire. The jacket's
good.
As much as I've shit on Nike for the World Cup kit and really fucking that one up, this is a decent sign for jerseys ahead, and certainly that 2026 World Cup jersey is going to have to be a banger, or else Nike's going to have to deal with me in Beavertown, Oregon, knocking down their door. But that's not the only American soccer news, boys. We have a guy that I am an admirer of, our close friend, as he has helped Pulisic have such a great year at Milan. It is Olivier Giroud, who is being rumored to be in talks with LAFC. Obviously, it's going to be a summer move, still has to finish out his year with Milan. Milan has had zero talks with him about extending a contract, so LAFC trying to swoop in. I like Giroud. Nick, he was a former Gunner. What are your thoughts on him coming to MLS here?
Cool. I would love him at an MLS. It'd be cool to watch him play. He's gotten better as he's played. Obviously, I think he's aged like fine wine. Incredible player. complete donkey while at Arsenal. Of course, he saves his best for once he left.
He still
but,
scored a lot at Arsenal.
He also ruined Mesut Ozil's potential record-breaking season. He had 19 assists at Christmas break, I think, or at Boxing Day, and then Giroud just fumbled everything for the rest of the year. So, scored some highlight reel goals. Was an important player for us, and I've always liked his style of play. With for being a big guy, his touch is incredible. Very good link-up play. So, that'd be very cool. That'd be awesome to see him here, especially if further rumors if Griezmann joins them. Then, goddamn, now we're cooking.
Mike, do you think Giroud's style fits MLS here? I think that would be the only concern I have. But is the quality just going to make up for that?
100%, dude. This is a former teammate of one Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and I think he could have a similar impact on the league. He's going to give MLS defenders nightmares. He's going to bang in goals. The supporting cast at LFC is pretty strong, so he'll have plenty of service. And Jesus, how handsome is Olivier Giroud? Like,
so
this
good
dude
looking.
is going to put bodies in seats. He should be the face of the league. Step over Lionel Messi. You're cute, but this is an attractive man.
Yeah. And obviously been a great teammate to Pulisic. France, for a long time, people thought that there were better lineups. He's proven himself there, so I would never bet against Giroud scoring goals. That is just what he does. That is Giroud. But that's not the only change that could potentially be happening. There are changes to the rules of the game that are being proposed here. The offsides rule. I immediately want to come out and say that this is the stupidest thing I have seen. They are trying to test out that the attacking player would have to be completely in front of the defender's body. Mike, please tell me that you agree that this would be the stupidest thing. You would have Timo Werner in Ballon d'Or conversations if this stupid rule gets passed because they can't look across a line. I think the issue with offsides is the VAR and the annoyingness with that. This is not the fix. This just makes it a stupider rule. Am I right in thinking that, or are you on the other side?
Somewhere in the middle. It's going to drastically change how defenses play and how high up the field they are. Can't hold a high line anymore because attackers will just be able to cheat. And more often than not, you don't have Kyle Walker on your team to run down a dude who's got a head start on you. So drastic changes. I need to see it in effect before I make a decision on whether I love it or hate it. But it's major. It's very, very major.
Nick, we mentioned this slightly before the pod, and you enraged me with your take. But you're a proponent of this. Why?
First of all, if you can't track him down, get faster, nerd. Fucking get in the gym, do some laps. And second of all, I mean, how annoying is it currently? The only weird thing is it would make it fully automated. Like, it would have to be the offside rules, like linesmen. It would be very hard for them. So we'd have to make it way more automated, similar to how like goal line technology works. But it has to be where right now, if your hand is offsides, that has no impact on the play, but now a goal is being kept out of the game. Like, I've never seen the value in that. I don't know how that helps you out, right? In this case, once you're offside, there's very clear that you have a huge advantage. Your entire body is behind that final player. So rightfully so, that goal should be ruled out. Lines are already so tight anyways that it's never like it's usually never. Now, again, this would change with the rule, but it's just the foot that is lagging behind. But defenders will also adjust. They'll play deeper. They'll be more ready to like sag off as opposed to trying to hold that line. Is what it is. I think it's better for the game. I think more goals going in is a good thing. And I think that it would take away a lot of the controversy of some of those smaller decisions, because even if like it's really, really tight and you don't know if his toe's exactly offside, well, you can still say offside and just be like clear disadvantage for the defender. I know you talked about torso, but I think that would be a little bit more subjective, a little harder for refs to figure out, and there'd be more arguments there. My personal opinion, I think this is a home run, and I think you're a moron.
Oh my god. I think that is just the stupidest thing. This is just
Why?
Going to the exact
what's bad
opposite.
about it?
Nick, your first point about this rule was that everything would then have to be automated. The issue with offsides right now is that things are getting automated and fucked up because you have to go to VAR on these things. that makes it so much harder. You're going to say, oh, the stud of his cleat is actually in line with his knee, so we can't do whatever. And you're also switching it to an absolute complete different rule here. It is a basic rule of soccer that I feel like there's been so many of these proposed rules that, oh, this might help out the game if you just change a basic rule of the game. You're changing the game way too much if you do this. And what's going to happen is you're going to have somebody like a Mikel Antonio, a Daryl Dike, anybody that's very large is just going to sit on the ass of the center back and stick their arm back when a ball is played through. So their arm is keeping them on sides and they're already in front of the center back. It's going to lead to cherry picking, terrible play. There's going to be no skill in it. You're just going to have a big ass forward that sticks a leg back or an arm back once the ball's kicked when they're boxing out a center back. And then it's just a race with the goalkeeper for the ball. I think it is going to be abused. It'd be a very stupid thing. And if this does happen, I think it is a big detriment to the game and actual skill of looking across a damn line. But, Darwin Núñez and Timo Werner.
You're saying that attackers will adjust like defenders won't. Both sides will adjust. And the whole thing with the lines, like, there's already bad decisions being made on lines. What I'm saying is that sometimes a bad decision because a pinky is offside, if you're going to end up calling that offside, I think that doesn't have any advantage. If there's a bad decision where maybe there's a stud on a knee or maybe not, I think, like, there's clearly a distinct disadvantage, so it's easier to make that call.
Okay, but then what you can do is on VAR, make the lines thicker. Make it so, yeah, if it's just a pinky that's forward or past or offsides or whatever in the current rules, that it's not being called because you have a thicker line in the VAR. There is so much better ways than completely switching up the rule. If the biggest rule or the biggest problem is VAR and how they're calling it, this is not the solution. This is absolutely not.
I think a problem is VAR. The problem of VAR will still exist here. I'm just saying fundamentally, I don't see the advantage of your right shoulder being ahead for a goal. I don't see that.
But Nick, the center backs and the strikers are just going to be boxing each other out constantly, waiting for a ball to come through, and it's going to be sprinting and elbowing to get in front, boxing out. I don't want to see a rebound fest on the back line.
What do attackers do now? They just look at each other and shake hands and then touch each other's dick and keep moving? What the fuck are you talking about?
They're running across the line and then cutting forward. They're not...
And they won't do that here? That eliminates that? They're just going to hold hands and be looking deeply into each other? What are you talking about, bro?
Yes, they'll still do that. But, Nick, now you can just have a big-ass forward who sits on the other side of the center back and is last man through, but he's just going to stick an arm back and not be offsides.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Maybe that center back should step up. I don't know, or take a step back. Or maybe they're not a motionless object, bro. Both sides will adjust.
The center forward can also take a step with them and just stay on them and then stick an arm back before they run through and are already through.
You fucking conservative. You enemy of innovation. You enemy of evolution. You are not for the savior of mankind. You are a man who's stuck in the past, and I am sick of old heads like you running this country.
Mike, where are you at after hearing both sides of this? Am I crazy to think this is a god-awful rule, and is he crazy to think this is a great rule?
You're a offsides Puritan, and Nick is a radical. So we'll have to see it. We'll just have to see it. I think Nick is on to a point that defenses will adjust, managers will adjust. It's not an overnight rule that defenders will be completely unprepared for. There will be adjustment on both sides, every side of the ball, whether that's center backs sitting 10 yards off a big striker, so he doesn't have that advantage anymore. There'll be adjustments. We'll have to see it before we make real critiques, I think.
Yeah, I think it's extremely stupid. But let us know in the comments what you think. Let me know if you agree with me or if you need an IQ test like Nick. But we move, and we will close
IQ
that
test will show genius.
Without allowing Nick to rebuttal here. We are going to move into our draft. Like I said earlier, we're going to be... Nick, please. Our listeners are trying to listen to the rules here, please. We're running a professional podcast here. So we will be doing a fantasy draft, but of Premier League players. We're going to be building out our 11s, each one of us here, including producer P. We're also going to be drafting a manager. So, hey, watch out, Sean Deitch. number 1 pick.
Whoa.
We can only choose from current Premier League players, and our teams are going to be based on who we think would win in an elimination tournament of the 4 teams here. To decide the draft order, we are going to have a trivia question from Producer P here. So, Producer P, take it away.
Yep, nice, easy trivia question. Whoever is closest gets first pick after me, and then, the further 2, second and third. Boys, how many red cards have been given out this season?
Straight reds or
38.
double yellows?
I don't know the answer to that. I imagine just anything.
Be a real man and answer. 38.
39.
27.
The answer was 36. Good. Nice and close, Flags.
Yeah.
So it'll be
I know my
Flags,
red
Nick,
cards.
then Mike.
Flags, Nick. All right.
All right.
I thought I
So,
got his
Am I on
ass.
the clock?
I thought it was a cleaner game. Shame on me.
Yeah. I
Mike
remember
did say
first
before
2
the
weeks,
pod
it
that he
like
was going to
on
throw
a
the
record-breaking
question
pace.
to get the snake.
That is true.
Okay.
All right. First overall pick, Team Flags.
Take us away, Palmer.
All right, boys. I do have a strategy here. It's going to take a lot of coordination, a little bit of luck. But the one thing that I do know I need. Actually, before I start, my formation is actually a little different. I will be running a 4-4-2, not a 4-3-3.
Why would you not tell me this before we started? Hold on.
I'm just gonna.
We'll
I'm
just
just
say the
gonna
right
say.
wing
let's
is a
just get into the
midfielder.
pick. Let's just get into the pick, Paul.
Yeah, number 9 will just be a midfielder. So my first overall pick, I need a bully. I need someone who can score me goals, and
James
I
Sarkowski.
don't know a lot here, but I
Albert
have
Miller.
learned that the best bully in the league is the one,
Beto.
the only Erling Haaland.
Who would have
All right.
thought?
I'm okay with that as your first pick.
That's almost how you spell it.
That's all right. All right.
Haaland.
Palmer, if you can scroll down. Fine.
He's not gonna fix it. Okay, whatever.
All right.
Fixed it. I
With
fixed
the
it.
second pick,
You did
in the
not.
Footy with the Boys fantasy draft, Team Flags is selecting Kevin De Bruyne for Manchester City. A different
Teased.
gravy, this guy. I just, the Kevin McAllister effect cannot be understated. And I will
Does-
cede my pick.
Doesn't take Geo first pick, you fool.
Palmer, was that the guy
This is
second
a
on your
value
algorithm?
De Bruyne? No, it was not.
Yeah.
Just
I don't have an algorithm. This is a legitimate strategy I have built up here.
All
All right.
Who you taking, Nick?
Who am I
For
taking?
the third
think-
overall pick in the Footy with the Boys
Yeah, I think
draft.
this is I think this is a bad spot. If I'm being honest, I don't love going third here. I think the top 2 were clear.
Was Holland like the number 1 for real?
Yeah, he
Oh, nice.
probably had to be.
Uh,
Probably De Bruyne.
we got
Honestly,
De Bruyne.
I would have gone De Bruyne for a tournament.
I
of
was
4.
going to go to Bruyne.
Wow,
So-
good job, me.
I'm gonna go the king himself. I think there are 3 inevitable players in this league, and I'll take the one that's remaining on the board. So give me Mo Salah for that third overall pick.
Not an Arsenal
Hitman.
player.
Oh my god.
Hitman, goal scorer,
This guy's a
need
fake
goals,
fan.
and he has proven it for a very long time. Stay tuned on those Arsenal players.
I should have those full screen
All
here
right,
so we can see.
Mike,
Fair.
with the
Flags.
4th pick,
Flags, thoughts on that pick? No,
fake fan is what I think.
got it.
Mike, with the 4th and 5th pick of the Footy with the Boys
right.
draft,
That
who are
is
you
true.
taking?
I'm
First
going
end
to
of the
take the only current elite left wing in the Premier League, a certain South Korean, Heung-min Son. Put him on the
Wang
board.
Yi-chan.
Bad pick.
Wang
Blip.
Yi-chan. Oh, it's a
I'm
great
just going
pick.
Son, bro.
That's fair.
And you
And then
snake draft, bro, back to back.
we're going south. We're going to the 6, and it's a certain Spanish lad, Rodri. Put him in.
All right. I have a
Thank
feeling
God.
that another 6 might come off the board.
Thank God. Thank God he took Roger. I was scared when he said the 6, but luckily for me, no ball knowledge, took the second best CDM in the league. But I'll take my opportunity to take the best. Declan Rice, who's been holding that midfield together all season. I mean, covers ground like crazy, has gotten forward like crazy, scoring crucial goals, has the clutch gene, better looking than Rodri, all of the above. Thank you for letting him fall in my lap.
Mike, thoughts?
I thought you were talking about Endo. I thought you were going to say Endo for sure.
What? Oh.
Exactly.
Who's
Who's
up?
up?
The flags.
All right, I'm up again. Who am I going to pair with Kevin De Bruyne? Do I go in the attack? Do I go to sturdy up that back line? I think I'm going to go somewhat just to piss Nick off. I'm going to go with Bukayo Saka as my number 7 here. Get a little
Elite
star
pick.
boy
Well
action.
done. Elite. Does it all.
Like,
The highest level.
Third string English international. Suspect.
Yeah, okay.
Son of a bitch.
Marcus Rashford, you can
They're
feel free
trying to
take
get
him.
at me, bro. Those Twitter
Jared
trolls
Bowen.
are trying to get at me.
All right, Party P, I am somewhat intrigued to see who you will pick now.
all right. So
It's 2.
for my relative strategy to even remotely work, I'm gonna need some solid fucking defense. Now I get 2 picks here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use both of them on William Saliba and Joe Gomez.
Okay.
Ooh, the first
You
pick was
know.
very good. The second pick, very good this season. I could say that.
Are you going Gomez at your right back or at your center back?
I had Saliba
left back.
as left center and
Oh, yeah.
Gomez as right center.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
That
It's wrong.
kind of like spots
Bad.
on the field might be where I cheat with you guys a little bit, but
Sure. Whatever you say.
okay.
You took the 4th string Liverpool center back. I respected it.
It's a bold strategy.
I need them, bro.
All right, back
I
to
like
flags. I think I know where he's going.
I'm gonna go with Virgil van Dijk. I'm
Yeah.
getting 1
There
for
he
each
is.
layer off the bat.
Yeah, you fucked that up, Palmer.
Big Verge.
Big
Maybe Palmer's
Verge.
cooking something. Maybe he's cooking something.
I'm cooking, bro. Don't even worry
He's
about me.
cooking. All right. All right.
In which case, I'll take El Capitan. Give me Odegaard. Martin, Magic Man Odegaard.
He was up close on my big board.
Yeah, the second best 10 very clearly in the Premier League. You know, I mean, has every capability to grab a game by the scruff of the neck, and not to mention just on fire form since 2024 started. So keeping Rice and Odegaard together in that midfield, and I'm feeling strong.
All right. Mike, you have a double pick here. Who are your 2 players you're going with?
Yeah, we're going south again. And we're going to one of Southgate's favorites, or maybe not. We're going to take Trent Alexander-Arnold at the right back.
Okay.
Put him in.
Oh, Jesus.
I almost picked
Give him a
him.
second, man. God.
Thank you. And we're going to go sure up the attack. One of Nick's favorite guys. A certain starting right wing for England. Give me Philip Foden.
Okay, the Foden pick, that's fine. You know, he's been incredible this year. The 2 best right wingers in the league already off the board. So do what you will. Trent, really? That's our pick. That's our pick there.
Dude,
3rd round.
you kidding me?
Oh,
you kidding me?
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
Dude, he was one of the
Enjoy
best players in
defending.
the Premier League until his injury. Dude,
Enjoy defending.
we play Trent Alexander-Arnold for his ball striking abilities. That's what he is. I got
Yeah.
3 other defenders to sure it up in the back. And
That's the main thing I'm looking for out of my right back.
he's an
ball
overhated defender. Old school mentality.
No,
You're
he's not.
sounding
He's
like Jared.
garbage.
You're sounding like Jared, dude. You're not getting with the times. You're so stuck in the
Oh
old ways.
my God.
Play a center back
Trent-
and right back, Arsenal.
Trent Alexander-Arnold had U.S. citizenship. He could have played for the U.S.
And Sergino could have played left back.
All right. I think that brings it. I think that brings it to me. I think now is when we start missing names, boys. I'm looking around like, what do I want to do?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna start fucking shit. So, I will go. What am I looking for? Trying to think. Do I go with the Colombian? No, he's having a good year. But he fluffed his lines recently. Do I go middle?
You talking about Luis Sinisterra?
Yeah, that's exactly what I saw. Do I go Big Dom? Is Big Dom still there?
Beto? I mean, God, the choices there are just crazy.
That's right.
Listen, I think what I'm gonna end up going with is I don't know. This one's tough. This is underrated and this is biased, but I do think currently he is the best center back in the league, including his teammate. Give me Big Gabby in the back.
Okay.
Solid pick. I think there's better options out there, but I think it's a solid pick.
He's been incredible this year.
He has. Can't say anything other than that. He pulled out of the Brazil squad.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. For me, jeez, you guys have both already picked a 6. Not many strikers off the board in this draft here.
Pick your boy.
I think I need to. No, I will go. I will go with. I'm gonna go with Kyle Walker at right back. I'm gonna make a solid right side here.
That is a hell of a right side. There's no doubt about that. I don't hate that pick at all.
It's true.
All right, Palmer, I am excited once again to see what comes out of your mouth.
All right. So, again, my formation is a 4-4-2. So, up in front with Holland, I am going to be putting Richarlison.
Yes. Yes.
Not bad. I don't hate it.
And I'm trying to decide.
I love this.
Such a mean team, dude.
We'll go back to defense. Did you guys take Trippier yet?
Nope.
I want him.
Kieran Trippier. All right.
Trippier.
With 3 P's. Yes, sir.
Trippier and Holland with 1A.
He's pushing pay.
Pushing P.
This is a squad right here.
That is a squad, I tell you what.
If you are a left wing running at this defense, you're in for a bad day. A real bad day.
Bro, just wait until I get my midfield
in round
going.
9 the way his team is looking right.
Dude, just wait till I get my midfield going, bro.
Oh my gosh. I love it, dude. I love it.
Flags.
Flags.
All right, back to flags.
All right. Damn. I'm gonna go with do I go with a good pick here?
Oh,
I mean, you should.
But it's in a position that you
worst
guys have already taken. Fuck it. I'm going Douglas Luiz, Aston Villa as my 6.
Oh my god. That's
Solid
early.
pick. But he would be there.
I fuck with it.
Palmer was not going to identify that player. Let's be honest here.
Dude, I don't want
I
him.
don't care. I figure, you know what? Let's throw him out. Let's give him the respect he deserves.
All right. That makes me feel good. I'm going to solidify my spine and take Ibrahim Konate. I think both Saliba and Van Dijk get more love in the center of those defenses, but Gabriel and Konate both have been just as good the entire season. Konate especially is, when he's healthy, he's an absolute beast to go up against. I mean, going stride for stride with Gabby Martinelli is not an easy thing to do. So I'm loving the center of my defense. My spine with Rice, shielding right in front of them. I think you're going to find a well-organized unit once you face my squad.
Yeah,
Alright.
Konate's class, but he's gonna be injured after the first game of the round robin. So good luck with one center back the rest of the tournament, man.
Yeah, well, Heung-min Son is gonna be busy crying in the corner, so good luck with that.
Hey,
Whoa.
where's the hate
Come
on the Heung-min Son coming from?
That's just rude. All right, drop me down.
All right, Mike, 2
Let's
picks
see.
here.
All right. So I need some center mids, a striker. Well, there's a couple strikers coming to mind. I'm gonna go with the man of the hour currently. Hell of a season. Give me Ollie Watkins. Put him at the 9.
Damn.
Okay.
Good pick.
Okay.
Good pick.
I had one
I
other
was
name I
would've
was
done.
thinking of, but I wanted him instead.
All right.
I like
I
his
think I'm taking
assists.
another name.
I like his goals. I like his availability. The other guy, not quite as available. I'll say that. Nick knows who I'm
We'll have to
talking about.
post our.
Oh, that was not who I was taking.
We'll have to post all these to
Okay.
Twitter after we're done. Maybe do a poll.
Oh yeah, I know. We're gonna get some votes going.
Do a
Yeah, let's
poll,
do some
bro.
polls.
Have
yeah.
to.
All right, Mike, your
Um,
second pick.
I got to go for a center mid. And when I think of the best center mids in the league, kind of an unsung hero of sorts, but comes up with goals when you need them. Phenomenal on the ball, maybe the best touch in world football. Give me the city man. Give me Bernardo Silva.
The 8 or the 10?
Mid.
Yeah, he's a center mid. He's a center mid. He could be both.
I put him at the 8 for me.
The 8? Oh, Jesus.
How attacking is this team going to be?
Seriously.
Bernardo Silva, he's deeper lying.
You could say that, yeah.
Dude, Mike, your team's gonna get run through.
Well, you haven't even seen my goalkeeper yet, Jordan Pickford.
Dude, your Jon Snow at the moment is Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's just instead of holding the sword, he's just showing people.
Dude, don't disrespect.
Fucking. Listen, I think I'm gonna sit on my striker pick because no one else is gonna take him. So instead, we'll get the rest of the spine. I know I said I solidified my spine. I want the best keeper in the Prem, arguably the world. I want Allison holding down the back line. Nothing he does wrong. I think he takes less risks than Ederson as well, which, he's good with his feet, but less risky, which I can appreciate a little bit more. This is a no-nonsense team.
With that, you guys have
No
taken
nonsense.
my first player. Very sad.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
We dipped in.
Solid
That's
pick.
probably
Comfortably the best
All right.
keeper. I think it was a little premature, but it's a good pick.
all right. I'm
I
going
think
to
you're
go.
a little premature.
Sometimes.
I'm going to go with Ruben Diaz as my other center back. Stack up
Okay.
that back line.
Okay.
Really get a solid defense going here for Kevin De Bruyne and Saka to cook in the attack. I don't think Mike Striker will be taken, so we'll see.
I do think. Oh, I forgot Fives doesn't take a striker. Fuck. I do think we need to have a conversation. Not right now. Maybe after the Arsenal City game, when some more evidence mounts. Diaz might be a little bit overrated.
He's having an off year for sure. I'll 100%
Still
say
very,
that.
very good.
After
Wouldn't
the
say
last
he's
center
even
back pick.
the best defender on Man City at the moment.
No shot.
All right, Palmer, it's back up to you. Now
Okay.
that somebody has been stolen, who are you going with?
Yeah, he took my goalkeeper. That's I think we'll be all right. So, instead, I'm gonna go to my last defender. We're gonna go with I don't know how to say this guy's name. Destiny
Udoge.
Udoge.
Udogi.
Spurs left back. That's a solid
Udogi.
pick.
I think that's a pretty good pick. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like that pick.
It took
Slim position.
That was the hardest spot to find. I will be honest.
I think he might be the best talent at left back in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I think Yuri and Timber will have something to say about that once he gets healthy, but Udogi's a good pick.
I appreciate
All
that.
You're
right,
not going to
and
hate
Palmer, your
on his
second.
attacking play, Nick? You're going to hate on Trent, but you're going to let Adogi walk away scot-free?
I'm
Dope.
confident
Can join the
you guys
attack.
aren't going to take any of my midfielders, so I'm going to go to keeper. I will take.
Adogi's a great defender. What are you talking about?
Hey, let Palmer make his pick.
I'll take Onana.
Oh, nah. What a pick.
The
Thank
number
God
one,
he made
number
it.
one keeper in the
I
Prem, dude.
am in for it.
That's
just
pick straight
snaked
from
it.
my heart. Straight from
Yeah,
my heart.
snaked it from Mike. Mike, you
That
can
is
quit
good.
now if you want. You don't have. We don't have to. You can go.
Damn it, dude. I also got one other Onana I could take.
That's funny as fuck.
All right. For my pick here, I understand I have really a bunch of a lot more valuable positions, but I just want to make sure I secure this. I'm going to go with Anthony Jedi Robinson as my left back. I do not care. I'm getting Jedi. I don't care. I just need to make sure I got him in there. So
Wait, pre or post haircut?
both. I want Jedi in every way he comes.
Jedi is also a sub.
It's a
Pause.
romance pick right there.
Listen, I'll be true to the best left back in the world. Nick said it.
Sure.
All right,
Okay.
Nick. I know I took your next pick there, but go right ahead.
Where do I go from here? In a tournament setting where we're gonna play elite teams all around, I think I want the best. Fuck, I don't know. What do I want? Still missing my 9 outside backs. All right, I'm gonna take him. I think he's the second best striker in the league right now, for being honest, which I think shows a little bit of maybe the striker position isn't that deep right now in the league. We'll see if Victor Osimhen or whoever Arsenal signs has something to say about that. I'm gonna go Julian Alvarez at the 9.
Fuck, that was my pick. I didn't think you would go for it.
Hmm.
Oh man.
I think he's better than Watkins. I think he has versatility. He can drop in deep, and as well, I won't reveal my strategy, but at the very least, Mo Salah is a very goal-scoring winger that I think can help with a lot of what Alvarez is doing. And Alvarez has played phenomenally every time he's played. Like, not only play style, but output as well. I'm really happy with him at my 9.
Oh, that was gonna be my pick, Nick. So maybe I shouldn't have gone with Jedi Robinson. But I feel proud to be an American after that one. So I'll let it go.
There was one other name I was thinking of that I thought you were for
You're
sure
thinking
taking,
Isak?
Nick.
I thought you were thinking Isak.
Still out there. Yeah, but yeah, that's who I was thinking.
I think he has a tendency to disappear, which is why I went Albert. Not that he does, but he can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he's just not available. That was what I was hinting at.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Right?
All right, I got 2 picks to take here. Huh? Scroll me down, please. Well, the center of the park is looking a little empty, but
That
you guys
defense
have
is going to be
taken
tough.
all your center backs, so I can sit on those. And I have a few guys I'm still feeling pretty comfortable with. So
I
that
haven't
leaves
taken
room
any
for
of
me.
mine.
Yeah, you have. You took Joe Gomez, my friend. right out from underneath me.
Little did you know.
I could fill up my midfield role and disregard the number 10. He does wear it for his team, but he is not a number 10. I think he's been, I don't know, close to the signing of the season. If Declan Rice didn't go to Arsenal, he would be. It's Alexis McAllister. I think he's been absolutely phenomenal this year.
All right.
Yeah, I like that pick. He's a game changer. He does everything really, really well. I don't know what he brings that's incredible. And looking at your midfield, there's some serious lack of pace, my friend. Like some serious pace. So
We don't care about that. We just control the game.
okay. I don't think he's really a controller either. He's just very classy.
He's a controller.
You know, he's just very classy.
Yeah. Keep your opinions to yourself. Thank you. And that leaves room for probably my goalkeeper. I believe Allison's the only one off the board so far. Is that correct?
Nope, and Onana.
And
Onana.
I feel like Ederson's the easy choice here, but I'm going to go with my heart on this. I'm going to take, I think the best.
Pedro Neto.
I'm going to take Vicario.
I
I'm going
was
to go
gonna say.
Spursy.
Vicario.
Ooh,
Guglielmo
ooh, I don't hate
Vicario.
that.
He is an absolute shot stopper.
I don't hate
that
that.
dude. Tottenham should be several points lower than they are, but they have Vicario, so they're not. So I'm putting him in there.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. I think
We need a
Ederson's
good
better,
shot
and
stopper in the tournament.
you kind of gifted him the flags. But you're right. Your team is going to need a shot stopper. Let me tell you. So,
We don't have any center backs. Yeah.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. This one, I don't know. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts, but we're seeing some attack-oriented squads. I want a guy who I know 1v1 defender, can absolutely pocket a man, has the athleticism to do so, but the physicality to also compete. I want Manuel Akanji at my left back.
All right. Interesting.
He's been having a hell of a year, hell of a defender. His pace surprises me. I think he's a great player there. I know Ake and him kind of switch out at that spot, but I like him better there as a left back than Ake, and I mean definitely better than Gavardiol, you know.
Yeah. Are you playing a 3-back or are you playing a 4?
No, I'm playing a 4. Play
Okay.
left.
Okay.
He's thinking he's Pep out here.
Who is this man? Who you
All
taking,
right.
Jared?
My next pick. Oh, I forgot if you guys have taken different positions, but I'm just gonna go ahead and lock up one of the players early season that was absolutely dominating, Mitoma on my left wing, the Japanese starlet. I like him out there. Dribble through him and Saka dicing together. Kevin De Bruyne send people through. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, Palmer. Yeah, that's the analysis, Palmer.
Meh.
A Brighton player. Credit to you for taking a Brighton player. I think that's the first one off the board.
My analysis is
A
meh.
hell of a player for them.
So, basically speaking, what I have done so far is picked 2 strikers who are both at the top of the league for headers scored. I have also
game plan.
picked both a right side and left side defender who have the most assists in the league. Now, the only reason for this is because my midfield is irrelevant. The only goal that my midfield will have is to play pure terrorist football. And
That's
with that, I will be picking Edson Alvarez and Joao Paulinha.
Paulinho, this is awesome. Oh, hell yeah.
Good pivot. This is a good pivot. I think Paulinho has more attacking to him than people think. Great player of the ball, and Alvarez. I think there's some better options there to shield. But credit to you because he's having a great season, and you know he serves very effectively at playing terrorist football. There's one other midfielder who I have been very vocally against that I thought he was going to go with. But I don't hate these picks. I don't hate these picks at all.
All right.
That is insane. I love it. A West Ham player and a Fulham player in the center of the park. That is an eclectic team.
Oh, hell
All right,
yeah.
boys. I'm going once again out of left field for this one. I'm skipping the players that are on the field, and I'm going straight for my manager. I'm going Pep Guardiola as my manager here.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
You would
genius.
sell half
All
your team.
genius.
Huh?
He'd sell half your team.
Yeah, it's Kevin De Bruyne. That's all he needs.
He would keep Jedi though. That dude fucking loves him some Jedi Robinson.
He does love some Jedi. He does love some
He
Jedi.
loves him some Jedi Robinson. Okay, yeah, sure. I like that. I don't hate that. You know, I've been thinking manager. I thought of some managers earlier when I went with Julian Alvarez. So, listen, my defense looking rock solid right now. I don't know how many people are getting through there, which gives me a little bit more liberty in my midfield. I would say. to go attacking. I like Declan Rice to anchor 2, 10s. I think this man is incredible. I think talent-wise, he's right up there with anyone in the Premier League. And I think in the setup with these players, he would very much thrive on that left side with his left foot. I want Mo Kudush.
Good pick.
I don't dislike that at all.
He's going to come in.
Good.
He's going to be the guy. Oh, sorry, I typed that on Flag's team. And he actually has great work rates as well. He'll, come in, be another goal threat on that box with Julian Alvarez, being a good 9, a good goal scorer, but not your traditional striker, I would say. So I think, Kudu's directness, Odegaard's magic, Salah's prolificness. I think we have a really good balance right now.
I like it.
I will say it's a very attacking-oriented midfield, but I see the vision.
Brother,
The defense is there to defend.
Bernardo Silva at your 8. You have no room to talk.
Speaking of Mike's team.
It's my turn, eh?
Attacking minded. Your only defender is Trent. Shut the fuck up.
Only defender yet. Big yet. Let's get it out of the way. Let's break Nick's heart. Let's take the manager. Give me Jurgen Klopp. Fuck off, Mikel Arteta. I would never. Come on. Give me the man. The man who can get the best out of Trent Alexander-Arnold, who understands the vision, who knows what an inverted fullback is. Welcome to class. And I'll pick my left back, a certain pair with Trent Alexander-Arnold. Not in the craziest of form. I'll attribute that to an injury, but on his day, he's the best in the league. Give me Andy Robertson, the Scottish captain, and on par with Trent Alexander-Arnold, most assists in the Premier League all time. Thank you very much.
All right.
I love Andy Robertson, obviously. He's I think he might be my favorite left back that I've seen play in the Premier League while I've been following. So I think it's a good pick. He has looked pretty not great lately. I
Agree. I'm attributing that to the injury. Hoping it's just
he has not looked awesome. We can go up. I think there's 2 world-class managers in the league, and I think they've both been taken. I think there's one who's very close to being there, and I'm lucky to have him on my team. And now I'm lucky to have him in this starting 11. I'll take Mikel Arteta before I get snaked there.
All right.
Good pick.
Good pick. With my next pick, if I could have someone scroll up here.
Yes.
I'm going for my number 9. Actually, yeah, I'm going for my number 9. I'm going Isak, the Swede, up top. His size, his pace, his ability, combined with Kevin De Bruyne, Mitoma, and Saka feeding him. I like him as a finisher in this one.
That's a scary attack.
Yeah. I love the player. I love the talent. He reminds me of I've said it before. He does give me some young Henry vibes. I will say I like Alvarez better, but the gap between him and Alvarez isn't that big. So to get him this late is a score.
I was going to say I would have taken Julian Alvarez. I thought I was going to take him before the Douglas Luiz and thought you guys wouldn't think of him since he's not necessarily a starter. And then I also took Jedi Robinson, which kind of fucked me over. But ending up with Isak, I feel all right. But
a good
Palmer,
consolation for sure.
Hear your terrorist.
I thought you were taking Rasmus Højlund for sure, Flags.
That's not bad.
The terrorist football does not end. My next 2 picks will be. Oh God, I don't know how to say this name. Bruno Guimaraes.
There he is.
There he is.
That's the motherfucker I thought you were going to take last
legend. And Bruno Fernandes.
Oh,
holy! This is a team.
It's going to be a very hated team. It's going to be a very annoying team.
These boys.
I'm so happy.
A team with Richarlison, both those Brunos, Edson Alvarez, and Paulinho. Not
This team.
how's Onana in that Trippier Gomez.
This They might
Everywhere
kill
you
each other
look,
before
man.
they even make it to the pitch, bro.
I kind of love it. Can we trade teams?
This is just a dogfight 11 right here. I'm not against it.
All right. Last pick. Last couple of picks.
Last
Second to
two,
round?
last two.
That's two.
I'm gonna
right.
leave my 8 to my last pick because I have a surprise for you guys. I think they'll have a reaction, but I'm gonna get my goalkeeper here. I'm gonna go with Ederson, the obvious pick, the Man City man.
He's picking
With
Gio.
Pep. I mean, it just works. It just works.
If you don't pick Gio,
team
you're
is-
a fake fan.
If he picks Gio, my midfield is going to dominate.
You just wait. You just wait. I have
Actually,
something
my
in my
midfield would not dominate. My midfield fucking points. Okay. Wonderful. At right back, I think I've sung his praises before. He made it into my Premier League 11 when we did that episode during January break. Give me Malo Gusto there. Who's having an incredible year for
I
Chelsea.
like it.
He is.
He was gonna be my budget pick. He was my my budget value pick if I didn't go right back early.
I almost picked him.
You take
too.
him over Reece James if Reece James is available?
We haven't seen Reece James
Yeah.
ever available, so I don't know if you can say that.
Listen, in this
Alright.
format, we have multiple games to play, and I don't even trust Rich James to get through one game. So
Fair,
I'll take
fair.
my.
All right, Mike, is this you finishing your team off here?
It is. And this actually kind of
It
worked out
is.
perfectly for me. I expect Nick to like one of these picks, expect him to hate the other. And curious to see what you think about
Don't-
this, Jared.
Don't say Romero, you son of
We're
a.
finishing Spursy. We're going with the World Cup winner Romero and his partner in crime, Mickey Van de Ven. Sign me up.
You fucked up. You fucked up.
Ah,
You fucked up.
No.
I like
Oh, I did
Because-
not.
Mickey's the right
Ziggies.
call. Mickey's the right call. I think he's the 5th best center back in the Prem. So I think that's the right call. John Stones is on the board.
This is Mike's
How are you
Yeah, I
official
was
going
gonna-
Christian
entire
Romero?
team.
How are you going
I think
Christian Romero over
Romero's-
John Stones?
Better center back than John Stones.
Oh, oh my God! There's no
John Stones
way
could
you
play
think that.
midfield. He could play in a 3-back. Christian
Why
Romero's
do you think that?
more athletic, better in the air, worse on the ball, better defender. That's what I need. Sign me up for
He has
Christian
no
Romero all
brain.
day.
He has no brain. There is no tactical vision inside of him.
Jurgen Klopp
Mike-
will figure him out.
I'm slightly
I
worried
don't-
about your back three, your Van de Ven, Romero, Vicario circle being all Spurs, and then the two non-very defensive outside backs with a midfield that includes Bernardo Silva as well. You're not having a lot of defensive
You've
cover
lost
here.
your mind. My team is more defensive than your team. Let's go. Let's scroll back up. Let's see what Flags has in store.
Wait. Let's finish first. Let's finish first.
More defensive.
Let's finish first.
He did just finish.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to skip you, Nick.
I will take, admittedly, he's been good this year. He wasn't as great as he was last year, but right up there with any left wing talent in the world. Give me my boy Gabby Martinelli to wrap up our team. Frightening pace, frightening finishing ability, and always willing to take people on.
Bargain bin.
Not scared. Not scared. Because, boys, I have quite the pick here to close my team out. We set the scene. It is a 4-game tournament. And in a 4-game tournament, you need the talent. You need the names. And that's what we have with Kevin De Bruyne, Virgil van Dijk, Ruben Dias, Kyle Walker, Ederson. I mean, there's just names all over the place. But what you also need
I'm going to say John McGinn.
is heart. You need a heart. You need
Say
somebody
Tyler Adams.
that plays out of their goddamn mind, plays way above their level, and can bring a team to a level that not only shows their talent, but also shows that fire within, gets the team going. And I've seen that from a former Everton man at Luton Town this year. I'm going with Ross Barkley.
I don't
He
hate
has
it.
been
I don't hate it.
actually killing it this year. I think it's a good shout. I think he allows him and Douglas Luiz put in a lot of work rate. Kevin De Bruyne cooks with that front three, and I mean you have that back line as well right behind them. So Ross Barkley, a hell of a season. I want him in my team. That's some grit.
I like it. I don't think there's as much work rate between those two as you think. I think Kamara and McGinn are more of the
You're
work
out of your
rate
mind.
in Aston Villa, and Ross Barkley
Yeah.
is purely attacking. To be shitting on Mike's defensive abilities only to pull up with Ross Barkley, Douglas Luiz, and
Ross
Kevin
Barkley,
De
What
Bruyne
the
man.
fuck?
is interesting. Is interesting to
Douglas
say
Luiz
the
is defensive.
Yeah,
Not
and Kevin De
really,
Bruyne is
dude.
a 10, and so is Ross Barkley, and they're both old as shit, dude. Come on, get out of
Douglas
here.
But it's
Luiz-
4
Douglas
games.
Luiz
We're
is
not
a-
going. We're
is
not
a
going
whole different
forever. It's
possession.
4 games, man. 4 games.
All
The
right, who's your
hypocrisy.
manager? If it's not Sean Dyche, this is bullshit because your team is built for Sean Dyche.
It is built for Sean Dyche, and that's why I pick him.
John Dyche.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Do you guys
Is
want to
the
do? Do you guys want to
picture.
do 3 subs really quick? I'm kind of down.
No, I think
No?
that gets messy. All
All
right.
right.
I will run through it here. If you have not been watching to this point, we have done a Premier League fantasy draft where each of us has taken turns in a serpentine order, picking our starting 11s here of our Premier League players. We started with our producer, who has gone for terrorist ball here. He has Richarlison and Erling Haaland up top with Bruno Fernandes, Bruno Guimaraes, Edson Alvarez, and Paulinho as his midfield. Then he has Udogie, Saliba, Joe Gomez, and Kieran Trippier as his back line, who are defending Andre Onana in net, and that is all being managed by Sean Dyche. We move down to my team, and my team is cooking here. It is managed by none other than Pep Guardiola. We start with Mitoma on the left wing, Isak up top, Bukayo Saka cutting in from that right side. Then we have the Luton legend, Ross Barkley, Douglas Luiz, and the man himself, Kevin De Bruyne. I went with a little American flavor with Jedi Robinson as my left back, Ruben Diaz as center back partner with Virgil van Dijk, and Kyle Walker to finish out my back line, and Ederson in net. For Nick, he went with his Gunners manager, Mikel Arteta here, and that theme would stick. He has Gabriel Martinelli as his left wing, Julian Alvarez as his striker, Mo Salah the King as his right wing, and then in his midfield, he goes attacking with an anchor of Declan Rice and Mo Kudos and Martin Odegaard there to provide an attacking spark. He has Akanji as his left back, Gabriel, Konate, and Malo Gusto. A good bargain bin shout there with Allison, the keeper that you would say is number 1 at this moment, in net, anchoring it all for him. And we move finally to Mike, our final team, being managed by none other than Jurgen Klopp, who has Heung-Min Son on the left wing, Ollie Watkins up top, paired with Phil Foden, the star boy of England. Bernardo Silva, Rodri, and McAllister make up the midfield. And then we have Andy Robertson, the assist king, Van de Ven, Romero, and another assist king, Trent Alexander-Arnold, finished off with another Spurs player, Vicario in net, who will be defending it all. Let us know what you think was the best lineup here. I'm giving it to Flags. Unbiased opinion.
Oh, so fast.
Listen, I will say Mike took the second striker and ended up with the 4th best one. Like whatever. Ollie Watkins thing. He's having a good year, but come on, what are you doing?
To be fair, I think
What do
all
you
these
mean?
are wildly good teams.
Ollie Watkins?
Even Palmer's.
You took Julian Alvarez,
could do something.
second string striker? You're going to make fun of Ollie Watkins? Are you serious?
You're gonna tell me Ollie Watkins is better than Julian Alvarez?
Yeah.
You're out
What
of
has
your
Julian
goddamn
Alvarez
mind.
done this club career? You're basing Julian Alvarez off of a hamstring, of substitute appearances, and a World Cup run.
He
That's
has
your
started
back
quite a
in
bit of games.
He has started a lot of
the
games.
center mid. When does he start at striker? When Holland's not
He
available?
has started on the wings. He started at the 10 as a false 9, as a straight 9. He's done plenty. Erling Haaland was also out like 2.5 months this year. Let's not forget about that. Who do you think was holding on the fort, Chief?
He was doing all right. He wasn't as prolific as Ollie Watkins.
What's
Assists
Ollie
weren't there
Watkins
either.
done lately?
Brought Aston Villa to top 4, baby.
Yeah, Unai's going
We'll
to kick
see
him out.
that All right. Certainly some decisions have been made on these teams. Kevin De Bruyne, what a decision by the host of this show. Once
He took
again,
him
completely
second.
objective.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I said it's a great
not even a
pick.
decision. It's just an auto draft right there. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's a great pick. It's a great pick. Also,
I mean,
Alright,
I guess.
kept true with some
Should we
American flavor.
provide a few phrases on why our team is the best, and then move on?
I'm down.
If you want to argue, go
Palmer,
right ahead. Palmer,
Let us
you
know
start us
why
off.
Sean Deitch, Richarlison, and Erling Haaland are going to win you the Footy with the Boys World Cup.
To start my, this is a 4-game tournament, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. To start my tournament, I'm just going to give them the speech that Brad Pitt gives at the start of Inglourious Bastards. Our attack strategy will be that of an Apache resistance. And I want, and from every single man under my command, I want at least 1 yellow card. And I will get my yellow cards, and you will die trying to get my yellow cards. And with that, there will be no teams left at the end of the second game.
FIFA player play just
All
went
right.
out the window. I love it, dude.
I'm gonna make my pitch quick because my computer is at 10%, and I not have my charger handy. We have Pep Guardiola, who knows how to win the league, and just look at that talent. Mitsuma and Saka dribbling in to provide service to Isak. Douglas Luiz has been amazing this year. Kevin De Bruyne is Kevin De Bruyne. He's going to provide assists, and he is just a fun player to watch. Ross Barkley, love what he's doing with Luton. He is a major reason why they're even close to staying up right now. Jedi Robinson actually just tied Clint Dempsey for the most assists in a single season in the Premier League for an American player. Ruben Diaz, Virgil van Dijk, some big man. Kyle Walker, pace. And Ederson, he's Ederson. He can play out of the back. He can play Pep style, and he's a good shot stopper as well. What else is there to say? Mike?
Well, it's actually
Nick.
Listen, that Malo Gusto, getting forward, that outside of him, the back three of Akanji, Gabriel, and Kanate, who, they will be playing the back four in a defending formation, but Gusto will join the attack. I'm not scared of anyone else's front three when it comes to those 3 guys being the shield, especially when you add Declan Rice there down the middle. He does it all, covers the ground like crazy, as well as contributes going forward in biggest moments. And if you can't get by them, Alisson's the best keeper in the world, who's currently healthy. RIP Courtois' MCL that just went today. But aside from that, Odegaard has been providing the magic. Mo Kudush is, just as talented as any player in the Premier League, at least when it comes to dribbling, when you ask me. And then pace and goal scoring up front. Gabi and Mo Salah will be the guys who are bringing it in. Julian Alvarez is the 9 that I am going with, who has proven himself on the biggest teams. He does not look out of place. In the biggest moments, he does not shrink. And I'm very comfortable with all the different aspects of his game that he brings to my team, managed by the smartest man in the Prem, Mikel Arteta.
All right. Mike, give us the pitch.
I have Jurgen Klopp at the helm. He's going to run a hell of a counter press. And I brought a few of his finest boys to help him on that task. Both the fullbacks and the tried and true Alexis McAllister. I've complimented them with some World Cup winning talent, Romero, and some of Man City's finest, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, and Foden. And to finish it all off, the 4 best players in the Tottenham Hotspur jersey. We're going to do it all. We got Phil Foden. He could do what he wants. We have Rodri, the best center defensive mid in the league. And we have pace in the back line. There's no chance our team doesn't win the tournament. Goals are coming from everywhere. Assists are coming from everywhere. And Jurgen Klopp is going to inspire these boys to victory. Thank you.
All right. Palmer, close us out here.
Big game tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Big game Thursday. USA versus Jamaica. I forgot what day it was. We are going to be live streaming the event. Little watch along. Little footy with the boys. Live in studio podcast. Come by. We'll have the chat ready and up, and we'll be interacting and whatnot. Ask us some questions. Tell us who had the best draft. Let us know.
You heard it here first, folks. A live stream for the USA-Jamaica semifinal of the Nations League coming at you Thursday here at Footy with the Boys YouTube channel. Check us out. Get in the chat. Let us know what you think of what's going on in the game or any questions you want to ask us. Mike, anything else you want to shout out? You got about 20 seconds here.
Like, subscribe, share. Thank you for the increased viewership and all your comments. We are sure to respond to all the comments we get. We love sounding out and chatting with you guys about why we're such idiots, why Americans don't know ball, and why you do. So thank you.
You're
very
an
much.
American, mate.
You don't know
All right.
soccer.
Peace.